Hey folks, give me 1 second here. Got to enjoy this big J cup. Been quite a busy day today. And I'm doing this session here um, because I got a lot of things on my mind I want to share with you folks here. So one more sip of the big J cup. All right. We're going to talk about starting a live scam business, but in a way, your journey as a brand new person starting a live scam business. So we're going to focus on as if you're about to start your live scam business, or you just recently started your live scam business, and you got all these things popping up in your mind and you're going crazy. Things are going sideways. We're going to talk about those things right now. So if you hear about ink card fingerprinting, this is not for that. This is about anything else. This is about how to start and grow your business. I'm sure to the experiences you're going to come across as you welcome to the new world of fingerprinting. So let me change it a different way. Your newbie experience. Yep, that's right. All you guys are newbies. If you're watching this video, we know you're a newbie or you will be a newbie soon. So it's okay. We all been through that path. We all went ahead and paid our education expenses towards it, and so will you. Our goal is, as the National Live Scam Association, is to mitigate those expenses. Be part of your journey, get you through these challenges before you realize they're going to happen. All right, so I know you're excited. You just got your machine, or you're about to get machine. You watch tons of YouTube videos. You got this. Heck, you even spent $20 on a class. Yeah, you got this. But let me share some experience with you, personal experience. And if you tell somebody, I'm going to deny it. Way back in the days, this guy named J-Dub, okay? Protect the name to protect the innocent. We went to all this fancy training. We went on site to pick up our machines, and he gave us hands-on training for a good hour and a half. And it was very easy. We thought we got this. Why in the heck the next day, we got a first customer. She comes in there, and this guy named J-Dub says, I got this. I'm gonna fingerprint her because I know what to do. Remember, it wasn't me. It was a guy named J-Dub. He opens up the laptop, turns on the power, logs in, types in the data, and he's feeling kind of weird. Like he didn't see this big button just blurring at him. The next, click here, click here, click here. He didn't see it. Takes his colleague, Amazon call him Mel for short, comes over and just click that simple button, pushes J-Dub out the way, and proceeded on with the fingerprinting. It was at that time when J-Dub, not me, but J-Dub experienced that, you know what, he thought he knew it all. He thought everything he saw on some YouTube or some crash course, he knew it all. Just because you bought a car, and the person told you this is steering wheel, this is the brakes, let's drive around the street real fast, congratulations, sold is yours. Doesn't mean you know how to drive. Okay, it doesn't mean you know how to drive. Same thing with fingerprinting. Your journey starts when you get that first call. That's the best way to put it. That's when it starts. That challenges, those problems you're going to face, questions you never thought about yet is going to happen. You know, these problems are just around the corner. They're just waiting. They're just like, yeah, this is a movie coming here. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I'm ready for them. Okay, I got them. Yeah, I'm really working out. I'm waiting for them. And you step out against that challenge, they're going to knock you flat on your butt because you think you knew everything and realize you don't. Person come to you on your live scam machine. You got the money. They schedule an appointment. You got there early. You typed in all the data. And they show up there with 3 thumbs and 1 finger. Or they may have 1 big thumb on their hand and 2 fingers over here. What you gonna do? Are you gonna fingerprint them? Do you know which buttons to push for amputations, missing at birth, or do formalities? Or cuts the scars? If a person comes to you and say that you recognize the thumb and they got 2 digits left, and it's just like it is here, but you don't see nothing here. It's a big curve right in here, from here all the way across to here. There's nothing here. All you see is the thumb and 2 fingers. What you gonna do? Oh, the $200 course you saw on YouTube going to help you out? Or somebody says, well, I've been notary for 50 years. I'm going to tell you how to do it. Fingerprinting too can tell you. They don't know. I'm keeping it real. I'm picking on nobody out there. I've been notary myself since 1990 something. I ain't dating myself. But I know what's going on. I'm just going to keep it real with you folks. Keep it trying to get misled and misinformed of what's really going on. So you don't really know what to expect until it happens. And like I said early on, your journey starts when the first call comes through. They're going to tell you, hey, I need my biometric fingerprinting done. Can you do it? You're going to like, yes, I could do it. But did you answer or ask the right questions? Did you provide back the correct answer? Just because they said biometrics, does that mean ink card fingerprinting? Does it mean live scan fingerprinting? Does it mean that you could do it because you have a machine? All those questions could be no, because you maybe can't do it. Maybe they got the biometric letter from immigration. Write this down, folks. Maybe they got the biometric letter from immigration where they have to report to the immigration office to get fingerprinted. But they're going to contact you instead because they don't want to get interviewed with immigration. They'll go to you instead. And hopefully you can go ahead and circumvent the will and get it done for them. And that's not going to happen. So as you get your newbie experience out there, you're going to take a lot of phone calls and welcome the phone calls. And the more calls you get, the more you're going to realize you don't know anything yet, which is a good thing because at least you realize that and you're willing to learn. Knowledge is the power. So when you get those first calls, what are you going to call if you know the answers? Now, if you remember the association, we already know you're going to happen. You're going to call us. You're going to text us. You're going to email us. You're going to schedule an appointment online to chat with us there, or you're going to direct message within the community. All these different ways you communicate with the association, the members there, and the ambassadors to get your questions answered. Or sometimes you get the client on the phone, then you got us on the phone here. They saying this, you telling us this, we tell you say this, you telling them that. And finally they got off the phone, they realized they just learned so much in a 2-minute call, in a 3-minute call. So you need to start realizing the things you don't know are out there. And if you're new out there and the person has a question for you, write down the question once the conversation ended. And I recommend keep all those questions, keep writing them down. Now you can go back later on and you can take the same questions, work with the member ambassador if you're a member of the association. Okay, let's keep that real. If you're not a member of the association, much success. But if you're a member of the association, post those questions in the community and you get different replies back for the same type of question. And the reason why, for example, how much is your live scan? What you gonna tell them? What you gonna do? Are you gonna stop what you're doing, go over there, get your computer and give them this price real fast? But then you realize they didn't even go to your location anyway. Maybe they have to 50 miles at different locations. They just call around to get the prices to convince the place near them to get a lower rate because you give a lower rate. There's things you should be doing for questions like that. What time do you close? Very dangerous question. What are you going to say? I'm on my way. From where? I'm on Sepulveda. And for those here in Southern California, especially in LA, realize Sepulveda is a very long street. Slauson Boulevard is a very long street. I'm just 5 miles away. Hey, it's 4 p.m. on 405. That 5 miles might take you 30 minutes. So these different things you start learning, those are simple questions, but just be aware of the things you should be doing. Write down those questions, write down the reply, get back with somebody in the community, say, hey, this is what I said, and I didn't get the sale. Why? This was the question. This is what we do, part of the association. But you need to know a lot more, and you just wet in your feet right now. All right, you fingerprinted somebody. They came to you, and you self-taught yourself how to do fingerprinting, or you took that introductory course when you bought the machine. It was very easy there because online, you most likely fingerprinting yourself. Or if something goes wrong, you might think it's yourself. You 2 minutes in a minute when you're working with the vendor who bought the machine from, you think everything is fine. But what happens when the prints get rejected? Do you reimburse the person? Do you fingerprint them again? Do you charge them again? Do you do it for free? What you gonna do? Okay, you went ahead and did them again for free, and you treat it as a resubmission. Write that down as a resubmission. The next thing you know, you check your credit card statement, you got a chargeback. You check your merchant service provider, you got a chargeback. Because they're gonna say my first fingerprints were rejected. I paid my first fingerprints. That caused me to miss my job. I want my money back. What you gonna do? What can you do to keep that from happening, help mitigate that from happening? Or what if they say, you know what, my prints got rejected. They come to you, you do them again, and as soon as you finish what they leave and do the chargeback anyway. Do you have proof they came in the second time? Do you have proof you fingerprinted the second time? Are you going to give them the, here, Mr. and Mrs. Visa, American Express, here's the copy of their fingerprints the second time. Yeah, we hit the transmit button, but they can't prove anything because you hit transmit. So it's different things you should be doing or thinking about because these things are going to happen. And if there's a rejection, what if they came from a different location? Now they want to come to you. Do you charge them a normal rate? Do you give them a discount? Do you charge them from the government fees? Do you charge them for rolling fees? Because in their mind, they were told that the prints get rejected, they get it done for free the second time. Perhaps the person told them that and didn't tell them to come back to the same location. And now, once you finish fingerprinting them, you ask them for the money, they're looking at you crazy. Maybe because you explained that when you first took the call and they came to the door. Did you ask them what's going on? Did you ask them if this is a resubmission or a brand new live scan? Or what if they don't know what to do and the prints got rejected last time? Are you going to do a resubmission or are you going to do a brand new live scan? All these things you guys didn't even think about before, and this is just a scratching on the surface. So hope you're taking good notes and get the answer for these when you get your machine, speak to that vendor or become a member of the association and let us know. We help you out with those questions. But what you hear online may apply to one state, but not a different state. Each state got different guidelines and requirements. What they do in Florida is different from Illinois. What they do in Illinois might be different from Nevada. Okay? Just be aware of that. It comes down to communication. If you're fingerprinting somebody and you think the prints might get rejected because your machine keeps beeping all the time, what are you going to do? You're going to tell them the prints might get rejected because the machine's beeping all the time? Why is it beeping to begin with? It's because the error, because when you go to the next step in the fingerprint process, it beeps. Do you turn off the beep? Do you keep it on? Do you know how to turn it off? What if the screen's showing all this red on the fingerprints on top? Or the scores are way off the back, showing from 1 through 5 or something like that. And they're just looking at the screen freaking out. All they hear is beeping. They seeing red, they see these numbers and stuff. You are trying to be cool because I'm about to say shitting, or you sweating bricks, okay? You sweating bricks because you think you hope everything's gonna be okay when you hit the transmit button. Let the person know if you're doing a live scan, what to expect of the process. If you truly believe these prints might get rejected, share it with them. That's just my own personal advice. Some people don't. Some people don't even care because it's not their machine. They're just getting paid by you, the business owner, and they're just there for a job. And they don't give a darn if the prints go through or not. It's not their machine. They just do it part-time. Want to get their hair done, want to get the new Nikes, want to get their nails done, who get some new rims, whatever the case may be. They don't care in the long run. They have nothing to lose. So not just you need to communicate with the clients what's going on. If they have a team down the line, communicate with them on the expectations too. But also let the client know what to expect. And if you think things will go sideways, they might come back. Explain the process to them of what they should do. If you don't know, talk to a member of the association, put your questions in the community, and we get back with you. Or you could text us, email us, direct messages within the community, or schedule a call. Or sometimes call the vendor who you bought the machine from. And hopefully they pick up the phone. And hopefully they're there at 3 p.m. on Saturday afternoon. Good luck with that. But communication, and sometimes not knowing the question is not an excuse. All right. Overall, what's going to happen is you can start getting that flow going, get the juices going, right? The first couple of times you're getting all nervous and stuff, right? You know, you're sweating because your hands are shaking, all that stuff, what to do. Or perhaps you're using fingerprints as one person, they're 80 years old, and their hands are sweaty, and they've been a nurse for 79 years, and so the prints ran away, and they ask you, are my prints going to be okay? Last time I got fingerprint, my prints were okay. Are they going to be okay? They probably got fingerprinted 50 years ago, okay? They're going to ask those questions to you, and what you going to tell them? They think their prints are good. They think if they're born with prints, they're going to die with fingerprints. Yeah, okay, it's going to happen, but the ridges will wear down for different reasons. So when you start building up the confidence, work on that confidence, because when you give them an answer, they're going to pick up on your energy. And if they think, if it's a small tidbit of you being insecure, not confidence, they're going to pick it up. Like sharks smelling blood in the water, they're going to pick it up. And they're the shark and you're the bait. And they're going to eat you alive. They're going to sit there and quiz you, challenge you, and everything else. And there's some folks who just don't want you to fingerprint them at all. And they don't even like you just because of your hairstyle. Some folks don't like my afro. It's okay. I had one lady come through here, and her fingerprints were jacked up. And I said, your fingerprints ran away. And she got smart. Oh, how you know? What you know about fingerprinting? So I told the truth, said, ma'am, I wrote the book on fingerprinting, which is the truth. There were several books on fingerprinting. She didn't like my answers. She kind of kept quiet from there, but she realized I was very confident when I was doing, and then I was talking about. Lucky for her, I got the prints to go through. I was being nice. All right. But learn how to start building up your confidence. Don't lie to folks. Don't deceive them. Sometimes telling an incomplete or partial truth is like saying a lie. Tell them everything. Share it with them, this stuff. If they ask, share it with them. And the more you share it with them, you're going to learn from what you tell them how to present it to the next person. You're just going to say, oh, heck, your prints going to get rejected. You come back next week, you're going to lose your job. Nothing like that. Say, hey, you know what? I'm fingerprinting now, but your fingerprints ran away. Well, what does that mean? Well, ma'am, it means when you go rob the cookie store, you use your left and right pinkies to rob the cookie store and you won't get caught. Make a joke out of it. But as long as they understand their fingerprints are worn down or they have poor ridge characteristics, what's going to happen? Now, for those who are watching this video right now, doing a live stream or doing later on, post your questions in the comment section to let me know what questions you may have starting out doing a fingerprint business in regards to what questions they may ask you, and you'll know what to say. And we'll get back with you. Join the National Live Scan Association. We have a very diverse community, members across the world. Like I mentioned plenty of times doing this recording here or doing this live session, you could text us. You could schedule a call with the member ambassador. You could email us, or you could send a message in the community, or send a direct message to a person like myself. I get tons of messages there, but there's other people there you could you can hook up with, connect with, and post your questions with them. And we get back with you. So for your call to action here, join the National Live Scan Association. Just go to nationallivescan.org to learn more about the association and to become a member. If you're a member, you get free monthly webinars. Repeat myself, if you're a member of the National Live Scan Association, you get free monthly webinars. The last one that we had talked about live scan equipment. It's at the bottom of the screen right now. So you see livescanequipment.com. And for those who are a member of the association, was able to get a 2-part webinar series for free where we talked about how to purchase a live scan device what to look out for, and the questions they should be asking when they get the machine, and what to expect. We broke it down step by step by step. So if you think about buying a machine, become a member, get that free course, and take advantage of it. Okay then? Now, we have a whole bunch of courses we've done in the past. And if you're a new member, you may not get access to all those courses because you weren't a member then. But from time to time, we do allow folks to go back, pick another course that they're liking. We go ahead and give it to them as the member of the association, as an annual member of the association. We do that for them. And be sure about, like, you know what, JW, I'm going to do a live scan, but right now I think, you kind of got me more nervous and stuff. I'm not really sure what to do. I'm going to tell you to test the waters. Okay? Start doing ink card fingerprinting. Start small with ink card fingerprinting. It's a smaller business investment. You still get the same type of questions. It's even harder to do ink card fingerprinting than it is for a live scan, so it's going to enhance your skill set 10x. I was talking to one lady out of Florida, and hopefully one of these days I have on our show. She's brand new, she's a newbie. Okay, soon as she became a member, she scheduled a call with us. We talked to her, gave her some good information, and I'll be darned. The same week, she did some things we recommended, her phone started to ring. Then she sends us a message in the community. She's nervous. She got the newbie experience, she's all pumped up and stuff. All of a sudden, she got knocked down because those questions were just waiting for her, right? They're just waiting for it. But she was able to take those blows, answer back. When she wrote down those questions, and when she contacted us, we shared with her what she should say next time or what to expect next time. But she was nervous at first, and she still is, but she's learning. And that's all part of the course. That's all part of the journey. So the more questions you're going to get, the more you're going to learn. And hopefully you get a lot of questions all the time. That's going to enhance your skill set even faster. It's going to build up the confidence even faster. And when you tell them how much they're going to charge you, how much you're going to charge them for the services, you can say it with confidence, and they're going to say, okay. All right. Thank you guys for joining us here. Any questions, just give us a call. Schedule a chat with us by going to livescan.chat. That's livescan.chat and speak to member advisor. Currently, during this recording, the session is available to the public for free. We're not going to teach you a course. There's not a consultant call. It's all about getting some of your basic questions answered about the industry and more about the association. That's it. No more. Expect to get more. It's not going to happen. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this little short, sweet, and simple thing for you guys. Now always remember this one here. You stay busy, you stay broke. You will get productive, you get paid. Bye for now, guys. Take care. Let me get the big J cup now. I think I need it.